Hello there children, this is Teacher Gary checking for another episode of BXU Science TV and welcoming you once again for another fun-filled learning in grade 6 science. Do you want to learn more? Then come and join me in this adventure that will surely bring you to the world full of amazing ideas and concepts with fun.
In the previous episode, we have learned what is mixture and its two kinds, the homogeneous and the heterogeneous mixture. Every day, we are dealing with different kinds of mixtures, like when we cook our food, we clean our house, and even doing some laboratory experiments in science. On the other hand, there's a lot of mixtures around us that needs to be separated to become more useful. People separate mixtures to get specific component from the mixtures they actually need. Others separate mixtures to remove unwanted or dangerous substances. Most often, mixtures are separated to get the pure substances. Today, we will be learning different techniques in separating mixtures, such as decantation, filtration, evaporation, sieving or sifting, and using magnets. This is a mixture of oil and water. Do you think oil and water can be separated? How do we remove the oil from the water? Let's find out. When you prepare bulalo soup, the fatty substance of the soup floats when the mixture becomes cold. Of course, you don't want to eat this fatty substance, so you must remove it. This process is called spooning. When we cook rice, we need to wash the rice with water to remove the dirt from it. How are we going to remove the water from the rice? Yes, you're right. By slowly pouring out the dirty water from the pot, leaving the rice particles inside. And this process is called decantation. What is decantation? Decantation is the technique used to separate less dense substance from a denser one. In the process of decantation, the mixture is left undisturbed. When the components are then separated, the less dense substance can be removed by scooping using a spoon, or it can be removed by slowly pouring out the less dense substance. The fats that float in your sinigang or bulalo soup can be removed using decantation technique. And if you accidentally mix water in the gasoline, you can still separate the two substances through the process of decantation. One of the main ingredients in cooking food is salt. Salt serves as an important element in our planet because of its many uses. We often see the crystal white color that adds savor to our everyday meal. But have you ever wondered how salt is made? Salt is obtained through the process of evaporation. Evaporation is the process of the separating mixture, which involves heating the solution until the solvent evaporates, leaving behind the solid residue. Heat is being the main component of its process. Separate the mixtures of solid from a liquid. When liquid is heated, it changes into gas and in a form of water vapor. Other examples of separating mixture through evaporation are boiling water, drying clothes, and drying of wet roads after heavy rain. Look at the construction worker. Observe what they are doing. Can you see the small particles of sand that pass through the wire screen? In building houses and other structure, we often see workers use a frame wired screen to separate stones from the sand before it mixed with cement. They want the sand to be fine as possible before they mix it with cement. This will result to a better cement mixture, resulting to stronger walls, flooring, and foundation of any building. This technique is called sieving. Sieving is the process of separating large particles from a smaller one using a sieve or wire screen. On the other hand, construction worker loves to sip brew coffee early in the morning before starting to work. How do we brew our coffee? Yes, that's right. We brew our coffee using coffee brewing machine these days. But before these machines were invented, people just simply use a clean cloth to filter the insoluble ground coffee from the liquid. This process of separating the solid insoluble form or from a liquid using a filter paper or a clean cloth is called filtration. Can you name some of these Filipino dishes that use coconut milk as ingredient? How do you think the coconut milk as one of the main ingredients in preparing these Filipino dishes to separate or be separated from the coconut meat? Exactly, by the process called filtration. Filtration is also used in separating two solid materials where one particle is fine and the other is coarse. This time, kids, let us watch this short video showing another technique in separating mixture.
Separating mixture by the use of magnets. We know that metals are attracted to magnet, while non-metals are not. Therefore, this is a good way in separating metals to non-metals. Example is the mixture of sand and iron fillings. Here, iron fillings can be attracted to magnet, while sand is not. Therefore, hover a magnet over the surface of the mixture. By that, magnet attracts the iron filling and leaving the sand on the surface. In other big junk shop, they use this method to separate metal junks like nails, iron bars, rusty metals, broken appliances, spoon and fork, and many more, to other non-metals like junk cartons, Tupperware, and other plastics.
Now, let's recap the different ways of separating components of mixture. First, we have decantation. Second is evaporation. Third, we have sieving or sifting. Fourth is filtration. And lastly, using magnets. Now let us check how far have you learned in our lesson by answering these following questions. That's great, kids! You're a fast learner! Oops! Time was so fast, kids! My teacher did the ring already. I guess it's now time for us to take a rest. But I know you have learned a lot today. See you on our next episode. Bye!